Greetings, comrades. This is Caleb back with another unboxing video. This is sort of an impulse buy. Wanted something for the living room. And before I continue, I might as well have a little backstory. This is an Xbox One. Now, this isn't technically ours. This is actually a gift from one of my sisters. She actually gave this to us a few years ago, back when my dad was still with us. And yeah, didn't even touch them much. I did fire it up recently to update the console and stuff. And yeah, it's a decent enough system, though nowadays it's pretty outdated because of the Xbox Series X, which is a lot more powerful. Hell, even the Series S is more powerful than this. I wouldn't know because I don't have a Series S. But I might as well give you a quick rundown of what this looks like. Like I said, this is belonged to one of my sisters. And yeah, do not move the console without first moving a disc cassette. I don't think there is any because, again, I barely touched that much. And yeah, nice little black box here. I will admit, despite the controversy of the Xbox One when it was first announced, it was a decent looking system. There's a cooling fan there. I might need a little bit. I might as well show the back here because it kind of correlates to what's in the box over here. So here's your power socket here. We got two HDMI ports, one from satellite cable. You can actually, from what I read, you can actually hook up your 360 to the Xbox One and you can play 360 games here in higher definition, if I heard correctly. Haven't really tried it, and nor do I plan on trying that because, well, if I already have a 360 hooked up to the TV and it still looks good, hooking up to the Xbox One kind of defeat the purpose of that, would it? Yeah. Anyway, we have another HDMI, which can actually hook this to the TV. You also have a digital optical audio here, so that's pretty interesting. Oddly, the Xbox Series X doesn't have that, but I guess they're trusting that you have a sound bar that has optical like I do. And yeah, you got two USB ports. You got your Connect port, which who still uses Connect? There's a reason the Xbox Series consoles don't have the Connect thing anymore, because no one ever uses it. There's your IR out and Ethernet port. So yeah, I will admit it's a nice looking console, even though it kind of pales in comparison to the Xbox Series X and S. And of course, what is in this box here? Yeah, this came in today. Like I said, it's sort of an impulse buy, and I got this renewed, so I got it for a fairly cheap price. It was also around $260, which isn't too bad of a price given this age. But yeah, in case you haven't figured it out, or if you didn't see the title of the video by now, I decided to get an Xbox One X. And I was not aware that it came with a free game, but hey, I'm not complaining. But yeah, I wanted something that's a little more powerful than the original Xbox One, because, well, the original Xbox One, I tried to play Vampire Survivors on it, and I'll be honest, it runs like shit. And the console is updated and whatnot, so yeah, even though you can play on the Xbox One, it's not ideal. I wasn't playing any modern game these days, like within the last 4 or 5 years, at least since the Xbox Series came out. Probably not ideal to play on the Xbox One. Maybe the Xbox One X will be a little better, I'm not sure. But we'll see. But anyway, I'll just show what it comes with here. I got this renewed, so I'm going to hook it up and hopefully it all works. Now, one thing I got to mention, the original Xbox One, just like the 360, it comes with this big power brick, which looks nicer, and yeah, you have to tug it in a corner. But the Xbox One S and X did away with that. And of course, the Xbox Series don't have that at all. So I'm glad to see power supplies have improved for consoles over the last decade. So yeah. So anyway, this is the card for the seller I bought it from on Amazon. Thank you for purchasing. I can talk. Thank you for purchasing from us and supporting our small business. Yeah, it's just Amazon renewed. So that's much for that. So anyway, here's your power cord. I think it's the same shape as the Xbox One, but yeah. And you got your HDMI cable here. As far as I can tell, this is, yeah, it's high speed, so yeah, this is the original. And we get an extra cable here, which is... Oh, it's a Type-C cable, okay. So I can use this to charge controllers or other peripherals. Speaking of controllers, we don't get a standard Xbox One controller. I already have 2 of those. We do, however, get a third-party controller from... Looks like PowerA. Which, no, PDP, okay, yeah, they're not... Yeah, PowerA and PDP, they're known for making a lot of different third-party controllers, especially for the Xbox. And for the price, they're pretty good. And I'm not sure what model this is, but it definitely looks like it's been used a bit. But it ain't too bad. Nice little red color. I wouldn't mind blue, but hey, beggars can't be choosers in the renewed market. But it feels nice enough. And you got the hybrid D-pad here. So yeah, this is obviously a series controller because it has a share button. So now with these newer Xbox controllers, they're cross-generation compatible. So you can use the series controllers on the Xbox One. You can use the original Xbox One controllers in the series. So that's pretty cool. Only Sony would do that with the DualShock 4 DualSense, but hey, that's Sony for you. But anyway, yeah, not sure what model this is, but it has some nice clicky. You also have back buttons, which I was not aware of this. So, okay, it shows a model here, the PV Rematch Advanced Wire Controller. Okay, so that's what that cable was. It's for this, because yeah, there's no battery part, so yeah, it's for this controller here. So, okay. And I wasn't expecting this, but we get a game included, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which, yeah, I had the Reboot trilogy on Steam, still haven't played it yet. I don't need to hunt down the other Tomb Raider reboot games. I'm not sure if my sister plays Tomb Raider still, because I know she played Tomb Raider a lot back in the day. I'm not sure if she played the reboot. I hear nothing but good things about the reboot for Tomb Raider. But yeah, I believe this is the latest one. This came out in 2018. Yeah, 2018. Yeah. Well, just gonna get a free game here, but I'm not complaining. Naturally, it is Xbox One, so it is compatible with the series and whatnot. It's just a few small scratches, but it's Blu-ray, so it'll work regardless. So, yeah. And now for the main star of the show, the Xbox One X. Go ahead and toss the... Well, before I toss it, make sure there's nothing else at the bottom of this. Okay, no, it's just cushioning. But yeah. They kind of pick up steam with the Xbox One S and X. Though the all-digital version of the Xbox One S, yeah, kind of got mixed reception. But we have the Series S, so apparently it's popular enough to warrant that. Alright, yeah, looks smaller than the original Xbox One. Yeah, you notice you don't have the giant vent on the top now. And here's the front of it. So you got one USB port here. You got the connection button for the controllers. There's your IR. So you got a little dent here, but that's fine. And I guess that's the eject button for the disc. Oh yeah, it has a disc drive. Yeah, it looks a lot smaller. Yeah, sorry about the condensation here. I just took a shower recently. Yeah. Hello from Seattle, Xbox One X. Okay. I'll check the rear I/O. So yeah, you get more or less the same I/O as the Xbox One, minus the Kinect port, because I think at this point Microsoft knew that the Kinect was a complete flop, so they discontinued it. Thank God. Never owned a Kinect, never will. But yeah, just same thing with the. You have 2 HDMI ports, one for connecting to the TV and one for connecting a 360 or something else to it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. Might as well check the bottom too. Yeah, that's the most exciting thing. Nice textured bottom, so I guess it's less prone to like sliding around, even though it already has rubber feet down here. So yeah, might as well here. You know what? Just a size comparison. Oh yeah, just looking at it, I can tell it's smaller. So here's the standard Xbox One, which by the way, I'm going to move this to the main bedroom. So that way my niece, she likes to hang out there. Whenever they come to visit, so in case she wants to play something on the TV, she can. And here's the Xbox One on top of it. Oh yeah, it is significantly smaller. Yeah, it's almost the same size as a PS4, I believe, because one of my sisters left her PS4 here a while back, just to like play together there, but we hardly ever used it. But yeah, significantly smaller, so just take up less of a footprint. I might put it on the top of the entertainment center, actually. So yeah, I'll get this out of the way. Yeah, again, it's just thinking about, because I know the Xbox One X is capable of 4K gaming. Obviously not the same level as the Series S, but you know, that came out 3 years later. And that was hard to come by when it first came out, so yeah, people stuck with this. And yeah, still a capable system. Definitely has more processing power as well, so it's going to run games a bit smoother than the Xbox One. And actually has a disk drive, so you can actually run physical games on there. One of the reasons I got the Series X, because it has a disk drive, whereas the Series S does not. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this has nothing to do with the price increases for the Xbox console and stuff. I actually ordered this before that was even announced. So yeah, I mainly got this so I could play Xbox games in the living room without having to shell out another $500, now $600 for another Series X, which now, thanks to Microsoft Read, that's completely out of the cards. So I'll go with this for the living room instead. And the Series X will just stay in my room. And the Xbox One, the original, will just be relegated to the main bedroom, so they can play a game there if they want. And one more thing, this is going to be one of the last videos I'm going to be recording on this camera or phone here. I'm using a Galaxy A53 from Samsung. I decided, you know what, I still have a little bit of inheritance money left. I might as well put it towards something useful and get a new phone. Well, not a brand new phone like the S25. No, that's out of my ballpark. I decided to get myself an S23 Plus, because with a lot of storage, because, well, wanted something that'll be better than the A53, and it beats it. I checked out Versus.com comparing the two, and the S23 Plus blows the A53 out of the water, despite only being just a year apart from releases, because the A53 came out in 2022, the S23 Plus came out in 2023. So yeah, 2-year-old phone, but it's still more than enough for my needs. I don't need a flagship or anything like that. I just need something, you know, watch videos, make video, or record videos, and, you know, stuff like that. And I'll come later in the week. I'll definitely show that off. But anyway, I'm gonna go hook this Xbox One X app now and set it up. So anyway, this is Caleb signing out. Have a good day.